U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Ooh, to Jude. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm
to throw on the first play, McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now McCarthy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a second and 10. Throwing again, McCarthy. He gets it to Addison. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On play action, McCarthy. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
What?
Play action. Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
Tell me I didn't just see these first two possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh?
Worse?
Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go.
McCarthy off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it is caught. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On play action, now McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 3.
Jones will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. They allow the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Gain of 12 yards.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Henry running right. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Ravens.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10, down at the 31. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They go play action with Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
2-yard gain on the
2
play.
minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
To the air again, McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 72.
McCarthy going to throw again. Well, this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 20-yard line.
2 yards to go, second down. Throwing is McCarthy. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now McCarthy. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, get us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Inside handoff, Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip some run at the second level.
You give him 4 yards there, it'll be second and 6.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Now it's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that they're very big trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, they're hoping the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Ivan Pace on the tackle. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble. But all is well. 1st down.
I don't know about you, but can you just almost feel the relief that's going through this stadium? He picked up that 1st down. Without it, this game is over.
And when he took off, it was almost like, oh, no, this might be it, but found a way to pick up the 1st. Jackson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. From the gun, it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Jackson now. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens have taken a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Vikings 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He gets it to Addison.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
At the 43-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set 18. Right here. Back row 80.
He's back to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets halfway home for the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Lion. Go.
Up the middle, Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A big play here. 3rd and 2. And they let their fullback try and push the pile. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Throwing. Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Jim. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Let's go now. Ready?
On the give, this is their fullback. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more